Here's some vicious dogs that we've encountered along the way. Hey pup, you're knocking my tripod, man. Hey, well, we don't want to be responsible for the dogs dying. Alright, so yesterday we flew into Salt Lake City, drove north, drove along the Snake River for a bit, drove up through Pocatello. I have a map here in front of me. We went through Idaho Falls, and then we went to Rexburg, and we really didn't have a thought or an idea for a place to stay. Thinking that we'd find a wide spot in the road. And one of the little known things, well, perhaps more people know it, is that if you can find a national forest, you can stay anywhere in a national forest for free. You can just camp, and that's exactly what we did. And so what we did is, outside of Rexburg, just north of a little town, east of a little town called Ashton, we turned east and went up to a place called Cave Falls, which was just across the border in Wyoming. And Cave Falls was on a river. I don't know what the river was. It was a broad, beautiful river. We woke up about an hour ago. There was absolutely no sun for filming. But slept very well. We were the only ones there. It's a dirt road. It was a 19-mile drive in. You can see I'm wearing a pretty heavy-duty North Face jacket. We're at 6,200 feet right now. I'm guessing it's probably in the 40s and pretty chilly. So again, dress accordingly. Here it is. It's the 31st of July, and it's nippy. Now the one funny thing is we completely forgot matches yesterday. Of all the things to forget, thinking TSA, all of that, and anyway, we did not get matches, and so therefore I could not smoke one of my beloved cigars, and we couldn't have coffee this morning. So if I'm looking a little bleary-eyed, that's exactly why. There were signs everywhere on this side saying, watch for bears, etc., etc. Of course, didn't hear or see a single one. In fact, we saw more cows than anything. In a national forest, they tend to graze their cows, and we figure if there's cows around, there's probably no bears around. Beautiful, though, absolutely beautiful. The river was roaring. Lots of mosquitoes, and they're saying that this year this was pretty high time for mosquitoes, so they've gotten an awful lot of water. So anyway, what we're doing now is stopping. I'm letting Eric doing a little bit of warm-up climbing. Apparently climbing in the cold is a good thing, which I don't know anything about. He just threw his approach shoes down at me. And we're going to be headed off down into town to go get some coffee and get some matches. And rather than grind through Yellowstone, apparently Yellowstone was only about 100 miles from Cody, which we were going to try to get to, and they said, oh no, don't do that because it's going to be a 5-hour drive. Apparently it's bumper to bumper in August through Yellowstone. So we decided to head through Jackson and then go up to Cody because the climbing's reportedly better up in Cody. And so part of this trip for Eric anyway is to get some more bouldering, more rock climbing than he's able to get in North Carolina. And yeah, it's by the tree. I see it over there. And so one of the other elements that is nice to have when you have one of these cameras is the remote control. So then I can do this and turn the shot off. So we'll talk later. You'll notice that he's climbing without any protection at all. Those of you familiar with this is bouldering. You're not supposed to get too high off the ground, though by the time he's done here, he'll probably be 20 feet up or so.
No, it's not 20. It's like 18.
But really, nothing more serious than a compound leg fracture or with perhaps associated gangrene, but really a small issue in today's modern medical ability to fix things like this, so we're not terribly concerned. Does it have good gription?
No.
No.
This is absolutely terrible.
Well, what are you going to do if you get up there and can't progress, man?
I'll be in trouble.
Ah, yes. Trouble.
Every single one of these holes is filled with dirt.
Probably bat poop, too, so don't lick your fingers.
Don't plan on it.
Do you need me to spot you?
No.
At that height, you'd kill me, but I'd do it for you. Eric. You know, I really want to climb the Grand Teton.
Oh, here we go. How far am I?
How far? You've got about another 4 feet, 5 feet to go.
Your rest. Oh, here we go. 2-finger pocket. All right.
You're sure?
Right here.
Okay.
Top, that's good.
I'd really like you to say something incredibly profound up at the top.
I'm really glad I didn't die.
That's a pretty good shot, man. Hey, wait. Stand there. Don't move. Wow, Eric at the height of his physical youth.
Pretty good view.